Hello, this video is an introductory video for HLA 311, which is Data Science Applications in Healthcare. This course is being offered here at Winona State University during the summer of 2022. My name is Chris Malone, and I will be your instructor for over the next 8 weeks for this course. I have been at Winona State University for 20 years. I am trained as a statistician, but over the last 7 or 8 years, I've done a lot of teaching in data science as well. I taught this course for the first time last summer, and this will be the second offering of this course. This course will be about 7 weeks long. It starts today and goes through the end of June. What this introductory video will do will just kind of show you how to submit your notes and submit your assignments and things like that. I do use 2 different websites. So I use D2L, but I also have a secondary website that I use. So I will show you how to navigate both of those, especially the second one here during this video. Okay, so first let's look at D2L. Many of you are familiar with D2L. I will use D2L in a limited way. And what I mean by that is I will certainly post announcements inside of D2L. I will use the calendar for when things are due. We will use, if we need to, the message boards inside of D2L. But that is about it as far as the options or the items that I will be using inside of D2L. I will do, or you will do, most of your work at statsclass.org. So this website is used for all of my teaching. You can get to that website here. Again, it is just statsclass.org is what you're going to want to type into the browser there. Obviously, this is HLA 311. Towards the middle of June, I'm going to be teaching a second course, so there'll be a second course listed here as well. When you click on the HLA 311 course, this is what you see here, and this will be the main page. This is a pretty simple website. It's a lot less complicated, or it has a lot less options than D2L. It's one reason I like doing this. The top of the page here will have any announcements. So again, when things are due, issues with maybe a homework assignment or other announcements will be displayed there. I will probably just make a copy of the announcements that I post here inside of D2L. The next part will just be where our course materials are at. This is a video archive. And then down below here is just a description of the course, which is what I want to go over right now. Okay, so let's talk about the different elements that you will be responsible for in this course. So as I've stated here, in addition to D2L, we're going to be using StatsClass for much of the content. And that includes submitting your course notes and also your homework assignments. So for example, here are some course notes. I'm going to, I guess I can show you what those look like. They are not PowerPoint slides, but instead they're actually just HTML documents. So little miniature web pages. These have within them some questions that need to be answered. So here I'm asking you to answer a couple of questions, and then I have a couple of more questions down below here. So these are your course notes, and they contain questions that need to be answered. You need to go through these and try to answer those questions to the best of your ability. Okay, in order for me to know who is submitting that information, I have a spot for you to log into this site. So you will actually need to log into this before submitting your course notes. And also you will need to log in before submitting any homework assignments, because I need to know who you are. More on that later. So one of the first things that we're going to need to do then is to get you set up with a student account at StatsClass. This is going to be fairly straightforward. There's a video that's going to be set up here for you to do that. So you can just watch that short video and that'll help you get set up with an account at StatsClass. Okay, as far as your course notes go, as I just showed you, this is a set of interactive course notes. Okay, so these are being developed for this course. I taught this course last summer, so we're going to use some of those notes, but also update things, change some things, and maybe add a little bit more. Maybe one more module will be added this semester. That's my plan anyway, to shorten up some of the other modules and then add some new modules. The course is divided into modules and then parts. So we'll do module 1, part 1, and then we'll proceed to module 1, part 2, etc. So here you can see module 1 is about just getting started with data. The first part is the structure of data, and then the second part is the data file structure. So that's how that is divided out, and each module/part will have a set of notes to go with that. These interactive notes are going to require that you complete various tasks and/or answer questions that are embedded within those notes. So I just showed you that a moment ago. After you submit your notes, my answers to those activities or tasks are going to be provided. I really do this, or the reason I do this is because I want you to check your understanding of the content being covered. Again, I will have a short video here for how to submit your notes. Let's talk about the homework submissions now. Most of these modules are going to have either a guided homework assignment or what I call a regular homework assignment. So again, each of these modules/parts will have either a guided or a homework assignment. At least that's my goal. You will need to submit those homework assignments. These are going to be distributed in Google Docs. You can just complete those assignments and then save those assignments into your Google Drive. What you actually submit at StatsClass is just a link to your Google Drive or to that document within your Google Drive. Okay, so once the assignments are completed, what you're going to do is log into your student account and then just submit a shareable link of your assignment. So I don't actually have an upload for your work, but instead your work sits on your Google Drive and then you just provide me access to that. Once again, there's a short video showing you the process for submitting your homework. So let me just recap here. For each module/part, you're going to have a set of notes to complete. There's going to be a video that accompanies that set of notes. And then you will either have to submit a guided homework or a regular homework assignment. And we will do that for each module part. So as the course progresses, there will be more and more materials shown under course material, and we just progress through those over the next 9 weeks. Okay, let's talk about your grades. Your grade is going to be determined by the completion and performance of the required work for this course. So you must complete the course notes. I'm going to give you 3 points every time you complete a set of course notes. If you do not complete those tasks or answer those questions that are posed, you're going to get 0 points. So this is an all or nothing. And I am not going to worry about how correct your answers are. The first time through, when we're doing the course notes, I just want you to try to answer to the best of your abilities the questions being posed. I'm not worried if you get them exactly correct or not. Remember that the solutions, as soon as you post them, the solutions will be provided. So I'd like you to go back and check your understanding, as I mentioned earlier. Once we complete a set of course notes, then you will be required to either complete a guided homework assignment and/or what I call a regular homework assignment. Let's talk about the guided assignments. For the guided homework assignments, you will get 0 points, okay, if you did not make a reasonable attempt to complete the assignment by the due date. You will get 7 points if you sufficiently complete the assignment by the due date. If you make a reasonable attempt to complete the assignment by the due date, you're going to get 4 points. So again, this is either all guided homework assignments are scored as 0, 4, or 7. Solutions to the guided assignments will be provided upon submission. So once you make a guided homework submission, a link will pop up and a solution will be provided for that assignment. Again, you should carefully review the assignment before moving on to the next content to be covered in the course. So I want you to review this guided homework assignment and its answers before you attempt the regular homework assignment. Or I want you to review the guided homework assignment before you move on to the next module. Okay, let's talk about the regular homework assignments. These are going to be more typical in nature. They're going to take more time to complete, and the answers are not provided until after the due date. These are going to be worth about 20 points or so. I think last semester I had about, I think it was about 8 or 10 regular homework assignments. We had more guided homework assignments. Okay, on our regular homework assignments, it is important that you post your solutions before the due date. Because once the due date passes, I am going to post the solutions to the regular homework assignments. But you are not able to make a submission after the solutions have been posted. Okay, so this is important. I need to be fair to all students. On the regular homework assignments, the due dates are going to be strictly enforced because, again, the solutions to those assignments are going to be provided. And I'm not going to allow you to turn in an assignment after the solutions have been provided. So your grade is going to be based on 3 things: completion of the course notes, completion of your guided homework assignments, and completion of your regular homework assignments. We are not going to have any exams in this HLA 311 course this summer. There will be no exams in this course. The final grades are going to be determined on just a 60, 70, 80, 90 scale here. It's kind of your typical scale. The learning outcomes are here. We're going to learn about the data science cycle. We're going to learn about common project development issues. So we're going to do a project or maybe even 2 projects centered around data science. So you're going to learn about kind of how to put together a project. You're going to perform, analyze, and critique various methods for the creation and management of data. We're going to organize and provide data summaries and visualizations. We'll do a little bit with the predictive modeling, and maybe, if we can, just touch a little on machine learning algorithms. And then you're going to be able to evaluate data products regarding the communication of outcomes. I have given you a PDF of the syllabus, which is provided here if you want to look that over. But again, much of that content is the same that I have provided here. Okay, that does it for our introductory video. The first thing that you're gonna have to do is get your accounts set up. So the next video that you're going to want to watch is how to get that account set up. That video will be posted at Stats class here. You can reach out to me through D2L, or my email is cmalone@winona.edu. That is going to be the best way to reach out to me, is either through D2L or through my email. Okay, good luck with the course. Don't be afraid to ask questions. It'll take a little bit for us to get started, but once we get kind of going, things should go pretty smoothly, I hope. All right, that's it that I have for the introductory video. Have a good night.